Jekyll and Hyde. I ain't hiding shit, bruh. Check. The hell was that noise? Did you hear that?
Getting old.
Huh?
Said we're getting old.
Was that you?
Yep.
I couldn't see your face, so it just sounded, that shit was like, I was like, what the hell was that? I could just hear it in the headphones when I didn't see your face. I thought it was the bag or something. That might be it. That might be it. That was.
It's gonna be you in 4 years, motherfucker.
I guess.
It's gonna be you in 4 years.
That shit said, I was like, what?
Shut up and say hit it.
Hit it.
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.
Yes, I finally hit it. Boom, stop and start. Oh yeah, perfect. I remember where the hit is.
You almost sound like me trying to figure out when to hit it.
Hey man, not me. I be figuring that shit out. I be figuring it out, bro. I be out here figuring it out. But
Yeah.
I thought you was about to do something violent. I got nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
I should do something violent to you. I'm not your biggest fan.
Why not, man?
I hate everything about you.
Oh boy, y'all missed this, but he went on a whole tangent talking about how much he hates me.
Everything about
Everything about me one day, and it was very funny actually. It was probably some of the best content Brent's ever delivered off mic. You know, go figure. It was had to be off mic. He just opening all the drinks now. He's just ready. He got on me about this. I remember. Mine was popping a bottle though, or popping a can, I guess.
you. Something like that.
So I can't say too much, but
Speaking of pop music, pop culture, pop goes the weasel till the weasel go pop.
is that what the weasel does?
Till the weasel go pop. I don't know if the listener saw this, but I saw this picture of the kid from Spy Kids, the little boy from Spy Kids,
Oh yeah, that's
coming
right.
out of a sex shop with Meghan Trainor.
Yeah.
Now,
If you were gonna go to a sex shop though, wouldn't you want it to be all about that bass?
except what bass? She has no bass.
That's not what the
She
song
actually has all treble.
says. That's not what the song says.
I know what the song says, but what the picture says is that my girl is flatter than a song note from you. Like she did not have the bass that she thought she had.
Is that what we doing? Wait, is that how we starting off? You just gonna shoot at me for no reason?
It's-
I was still trying to swallow my beer.
Oh, it's not for no reason.
Okay, all right.
You're a professional swallower. You know how to get that done.
Oh, that's two of them. Okay, I see how you coming
You know how to
in.
get that done. Anyway, it brought up an interesting thing to me, which is the celebrities that we know about. A, their coupling, and two, their sex lives. Like we've gone off about how we don't understand Dax Shepard being with our girl.
Wait. Hold on. So you're insinuating that you think they're a couple?
They came out of a sex shop with a bag full of stuff.
You never been in a sex shop with your friend?
Well, that's actually I have.
I'm about to say, because I've been in
a
sex shops
shop
with my
a friend.
friends.
I've never been in a sex shop with a female I didn't intend on fucking,
I have.
or have already fucked.
Okay. All right.
Never.
There was no real response for that past that because I
I've
can't
never
say
been in
both
a
of
sex
those.
shop with a platonic female friend before.
I have one that would make sense. I have one,
Really?
at least one. Yeah, that's like two actually.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I can think of a few.
That
Now-
you would go into a sex shop with no intention
Yeah.
on fucking them, and you
Yeah.
haven't fucked them already.
Yeah.
And you don't intend on fucking them later in the future.
Define intend.
Would you
like,
fuck them or not?
I mean, most of my friends are hot enough for me to fuck. Is a fair statement.
Right.
But it's not that I would just fuck all of my friends. You get what I'm saying? So those ones that I was saying, it's like, no, I've never done that, and we've never gone to that step. But I'm not saying I wouldn't. Like, they're not hot enough to be fucked.
Right.
Because
Exactly.
that would be rude to them, honestly. Because they are hot enough to
Wait
be
a minute,
fucked.
but they value your friendship.
Of course
They
do.
just want to be friends.
That's why we're friends.
They value your friendship.
Oh, this is true. That's why we're
They
friends.
value- they
I'm just
value your
saying.
friendship, though.
But the question you asked me specifically was, like, would I fuck them now or later?
So
And it was like,
now I
know.
want to ask a different question. Now I want to ask something else.
Goddamn.
Now I want to know.
I don't like when you ask me questions because you never answer shit except for last week because that was fucking hilarious.
Do they know that you would fuck them? Do they know that you're attracted to them?
Probably not. No,
Of course not.
because I wouldn't do that. It doesn't make because like for me, unless it's moving in the direction of we're actually trying to do that, it doesn't make sense for me to cross that. Like half the time, I don't even look at them like that. Like I'm surprised when I see them and I'm like, damn. But that's how I know. Like that's why I said I can't answer that directly because sometimes I've seen them in pictures or something. I'm like, well, damn. Let me get off this page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of those instead of just like, you know, a lot of time you have a clear mind of like, nah, not at all. That would never happen. But sometimes you be like, it's been a while. I mean, you still single? You know, you had that in your head, but not really. I mean, some people you just got to report as cool. Y'all can just talk. It ain't like, oh, we got to get to the shits, you know? So
that's a whole new world to me because I don't think that way.
I have platonic friends, man. I got a lot of them. I've had a lot of jobs and I switch coasts a lot. So I don't just bang everything I see. Really not my thing. So
or want to bang everything you see.
Or want to bang everything I see. Yes, very much so. Because like I see a lot of women that I want to bang daily. That's I'm a man, right?
Right.
But at the same time, it's like I keep saying bang. Bang sounds so aggressive in 2020. Doesn't that sound like sounds like I want to destroy?
Don't start on that bandwagon now.
No, it just made me laugh. Like, I was just saying it,
Don't
man.
start down that road because we can talk about.
I've been reading a lot of shit.
Yeah,
So,
no shit.
I mean,
the whole world's falling apart. The
Yeah.
wrestling world, the entertainment world, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, I seen a lot of wrestlers getting popped this week for old tweets and saying crazy shit and running up on chicks wrong. I'm like, ooh.
There's going to be a huge vacuum in professional wrestling.
So I've seen. All
There's
of a sudden,
a huge vacuum
all
in
of a sudden,
professional wrestling right now.
motherfuckers is like, I got something to say. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Everybody that ever did something is now nervous officially. It's like Hollywood was a couple years ago.
A couple people I know.
Like personally?
Yes.
Word.
A couple people I know.
Shit.
Worked with. Trained me.
You.
Yes.
You too.
No, not me too.
No, you too.
No, the band?
This is a
Bono?
No, you too. This is a different movement because you too.
Well, no, I only
I like
knew.
your Batman head, by the way.
Thank you. I only know. It's a whole thing. But yeah, there's one.
That shit is weird, man.
There's one that I knew of at the time that happened, and the dude ended up being faded out of the SoCal indie scene because of it. The ones that came up recently, I didn't know about. So like
that's
so
gotta
like,
be.
So like I hadn't heard about
weirdest
Joey
thing.
Ryan, and he was he was one of the guys that trained me.
Word.
And I hadn't heard about
Oh, you name dropping this week.
other. Well, he's a. I mean, it's
Jesus.
all over the place.
What a savage you've become.
And then there was a promoter out in SoCal I didn't know about. I don't think I knew about him, or maybe somebody told me and I forgot or something like that. But I didn't really. Yeah.
Those are scary times. Scary times. If you're a fucking creep. See, for me, I'm never a creep unless we've had the intention of creepiness together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain vibe that I have to get. And then not only vibe, Brent, but it's a certain level that women have to go to with me before I'll even approach the creep door.
So now, are we into another era where the definition of creep is changing? Because I remember about 10 years ago or so, creep was pretty much defined as any unattractive male that shows any attention to you.
Yeah, I don't think that's creep. Well, that's never been creep for me. I don't
No,
think.
that was basically it.
I never got that
one. Like if say you approached a woman, she would consider it creepy because
I remember this era. I know what you're talking about.
Because you're an unattractive male.
That's funny. Again, never for me, but I don't have that issue. But
now it's actually having done something.
I don't know. For me, it's like I talk to a lot of women, right? So I'm constantly in communication with women.
Of course you do.
Most of them seem to feel as though it's flattering again. It's more flattery when you walk up and you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just had to tell you, you're so
19.
beautiful." No.
See, that's at 19. That's a quarantine.
Oh, the COVID. Gotcha. I was like, it's like what 19-year-old I talked to. I was so confused.
That's that 19 that's got a hold of them. Like, oh shit, human infection.
No, that's true. That is true because since they've come back outside, that's been a real thing. But I know, like, California's weird. California's a weird place because the women I've met here I never really got that from them in general. Like that whole like, oh my God, I'm so creeped out. Like I make jokes typically to smooth over that. Like I'll give you a perfect example. This is a lady I work with right now, right? She was on, we've been doing Zoom calls forever now. So like we're on the same timeline or whatever. If you're wondering what I'm doing over here, I'm taking my shoes off. That's why I'm moving funny. But yeah, we're on timeline and
by the way, I like that I'm taller than you in the video.
I know, I thought about that earlier. I was like, this motherfucker out here, the optical illusioning it up.
Shut up.
Lying
No,
like a
it's all
motherfucker.
real. It's all
out here lying in these streets.
It's all
Yeah, all right. But you can't see the hand on the audios, by the way. But yeah, so she's on the Zoom thing, and this lady is real fine, like real fine. but we had never really talked. And me not being a fucking creep, I'm not going to just jump out the window instantly and be like, you know, you were real bad. Because I wanted to like slide instantly. The day I saw her on my message, I was like, oh my God.
You're not gonna do like what Homeboy allegedly did on that one Zoom call and log off and then grab the bottle of lotion and the Kleenex and thought he was off.
No, not me.
You're not gonna do that.
Not me. No sir. No sir. There will be none of that. As a matter of fact, I worked there for 3 months and I still hadn't talked to this lady. And we had mad conversations. Like what happened was she started calling me out on stuff randomly. Like I'd be laughing during the class or something. She's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I'm like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was actually something pertaining to her because she would notice she started to pick up on the cues or whatever. Mm-hmm. So then last week, I want to say, we randomly had an exchange where it was like, oh, I know what it was. So we wear masks and whatnot in our class. We were getting our guys ready for going back to the program. And this lady was like, she didn't have her mask on. So I was like, we've had enough conversations. I'm going to say something. So I was like, because we're all supposed to be wearing them. And she didn't have a mask on. So I'm like, I like your mask. And she just bust out laughing. Like I just saw her face light up on the screen like, oh, shit, I'm not wearing my mask, am I? And then he was like, oh, he's saying he likes my face, I bet. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. And that sparked a whole convo in the DMs on the little chat. We supposed to be in a class. We just...
It's going down in the DMs.
Right. And then she caught me off guard because she was responding so much. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to say what I've been thinking from the beginning now. It's like, anybody ever told you look a lot like Rosario Dawson? I was like,
that's a good pick.
I'm like,
that's a good
like,
pick.
You
that's
look
a good pick.
lot like Rosario Dawson.
There's some celebrities you can't make that. That's not a compliment for. For instance, Meghan Trainor. Like you can't walk up to a chick and say, "Anybody ever tell you look like Meghan Trainor?" What?
Well, I mean, it depends on the chick.
Right.
Because some people might be like, "Oh my God, thank you so much. I've always wanted to look at least that good."
I guess.
There's people like this.
I guess.
Brent, don't act like it's not. Don't act like it's not.
I suppose.
Yeah, you know you've been there.
I suppose.
But so she responded very well to that. She's like, I actually get that all the time.
I was told by Paul Bearer that I looked like Savio Vega once.
You do look like Savio Vega and Paul Bearer.
What?
Combined.
How dare you? How dare you, sir?
Undertaker.
How dare you? Just because I can do a Paul Bearer. Actually, I was told I would look like D'Lo Brown in high school. People told me that all the time. They called me D'Lo Brown.
It's because you're light skinned. I'll be trying to tell you.
That's because he was hot at the time. This was 99.
We're racist. That's what happens. Everybody is racist to light skinned people.
But that doesn't mean I look like Paul Bearer.
Kane Undertaker. That's you.
That started fine and then just went.
Well, I gotta hear it. It's been a long time since I heard Paul. I don't just be watching. I'm not you. I don't just be watching shit from 1872.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm trying to tell you the story. Okay.
Sorry.
So this lady, I say the Rosario Dawson thing to her, and I just see her face light up like, oh, that's a great compliment. But I was like, but see, you ain't even got the Hollywood glam squad. I wonder what you would look like with that. Like, you probably be out here killing because you doing it by yourself. And she's instantly like I see her face like, wow, like, thank you. That's so nice. Da, da, da. I was like, got him. But she basically was like, you know, I can't wait to see you. Like, it's going to be great to meet you, da-da-da, all this shit, da-da-da, because we still hadn't seen each other.
Right.
So it just turned into this full-fledged convo, and then we were just laughing back and forth a little bit. Then I was like, all right, let me stop talking. Let me get out of this. Boom. Get out of here. But my point was, the whole point of that was the creepy thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't make it creepy off rip. And when I told her the whole Rosario Dawson thing, because I said after that, I was like, yo, I wanted to say that to you from the beginning, but I didn't want to be that guy. And it's just like, no, you're fine. You're fine. Mm-hmm. So that was kind of my point. You say I'm fine. But if I had started out that first week...
She have glaucoma or...
No.
Retinal damage?
Listen, this lady's real fun. Actually,
like
we were actually set to meet on Tuesday.
How blind is she? Like Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles? Because she said you were fine. I'm wondering how...
I'll put it like this. First off,
15 years in a women's prison?
She didn't mean fine in the sense of like I look good, though she was looking at me crazy on camera. I saw it.
20 years in a women's prison?
Keep dating.
She ever seen a man before? In her life?
Should we bring... Okay,
in her life?
What can we bring up to balance
in her life?
this
Continue your story.
Oh, okay.
Shut up and keep talking.
Shit, you sure?
Shut up and continue your story.
So this is one of the first times I can actually see how long the podcast has been recording. This is different. It feels weird because normally I have no idea what the fuck this means. I'm like 478. I be guessing all the time.
I'm guessing too.
I was looking back earlier. It was like, well, we got a 26-minute episode. When the fuck was that?
Right. And it was like
we only talked for 20 minutes.
I was like, I thought it said 1,000 something on it. What the fuck? What does that mean?
Yeah,
though?
1,000 is like 30. I think when we get 1,000, we're like 30 now.
Okay.
It's something. It's somewhere in that area. I don't know.
Like that?
I don't know how that shit breaks down. I have no idea. But we were supposed to meet on Tuesday. because we had this big parade to do today. So I've been busy all fucking day, and we met, and I have to.
Oh, for Happy Pride, Trey.
Relax.
I'll be your ally.
If that's my ally as well, I'll take it.
I'll be your ally.
But I bet you will. But here's the thing. That lady just as fine as I thought she was gonna be in person. I said, God damn. I walked in like, ooh, because she was like, oh, it's you. It's so nice to meet you. I normally jump up and like, but COVID. I'm like, and then somebody stopped me before I could even respond. They were like, no, she wouldn't. She's bougie. She wouldn't do that. I started laughing. I'm like, bad and bougie. That's what she is. Shit. And I had to get my, again, now it's another level of creep. Because now I could go further because we had that convo and I could be like, listen, I knew you were going to be bad, but goddamn.
Is this your Val Venus voice?
Maybe. That might have been it.
That was very close to your Val Venus voice.
Hello, lady.
That's very good, actually. That's very good.
I used to be able to do that from a long time ago.
So
before my voice was deep, I could do
Val
that.
Val Venus had like 20-minute promos saying something for 30 seconds because every time he'd talk,
yeah. Oh my god.
He'd laugh
I hate it.
and draw
Flick his
out
and do this. Did he make either one of our Intercontinental lists?
No,
I don't think so.
But I liked him.
He was alright with it. Yeah, he would have.
There was a nice little run there.
I put him like 11 to 13.
Goldust, Godfather, Val Venus, all kind of trading around the Intercon, and Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, all kind of trading around the Intercontinental.
I put him around 11 or 13 for me. He could be on my 11 or 13 part. Yeah, because he was alright. He looked the part, and he was never supposed to be better. Like we talk about those people that just fit there.
Right.
He was supposed to be there and never go back.
Exactly.
That has nothing to do with anything.
That's nothing to do
How do
with
we even
this.
get here?
How do we even get? We were talking about fucking Meghan Trainor.
Meghan Trainor and bass.
And the kid from So finish the story about you and the.
Oh, that was it. I basically turned down the creep shit.
Finish your testimony to HR there, Trey.
So I mean, shit. Unlike you, I'll say some shit, okay? But it don't mean I'm gonna move on it. You know what I mean? And nothing's gonna happen from that 9 times out of 10 because I'm not gonna push it further because it's work. I said what I needed to say. And tell her she looked good, basically.
Yeah.
You look just like Rosario Dawson. And you got to be like, man, I think she is so bad. You got to
follow up. You planted that seed for when either you or her leaves.
Follow up the long game, man. That's long game right there.
And on your way out, you just drop your card on her desk and walk out.
That
like
is
a G.
Purely long game.
Like a G.
Because you never know what's coming. You don't know what's going to happen, man. I have no idea where I'm going to be, who knows from now, or where she's going to be. You never know. And you can have a vibe with somebody and that's the real key to the whole creep shit. Because like, if I catch a vibe with you, it doesn't mean I have to jump on said vibe instantaneously. Because that's where a lot of dudes fuck up. They always feel like they gotta water that shit way too much, and they drown the fucking seed.
We talked about that before on another podcast where it's like you were talking about some chick and you said that it was when you were talking you and your friend. It was one of the last ones. You're talking about how you met Pittsburgh and how you and your friend were talking to these hot chicks and asking where they were from and not following up with the hit on them, and they got off their.
They were intrigued.
They got put off their heels and they're like, "Oh wait, but
yeah.
take my number." Yeah.
But
it's that shit.
See, that was the thing. We literally didn't take any numbers that day though. That day was a complete waste from that perspective as far as like getting numbers. The only number I got was Pittsburgh.
It was good practice though. It was a good practice round.
I don't even know if it was practice though, because literally, Brent, when I tell you we was running up
whether you knew it or wanted it to or not, it's like a little kid running in the park. They're not thinking they're exercising, but they are exercising.
That's fair. That's a fair point.
You are working out your muscles.
I don't know if it fits here, but I feel you. I guess you're right though. Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's the same aspect.
Because to me, I do that anyway. Like that's such a natural thing for me. Like to be able to just talk is a gift, and that's one thing that you and I both possess, obviously, that a lot of guys clearly do not have. It's like, we can talk. If you give us the time of day, and you let a conversation spark, at least for me, because people don't like your opinions, but my shit typically, they be on me like, yo, I like what you're saying.
But that's the point. You gotta let, and we talked about this before. You gotta let it spark. You can't just be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Fine.
Right, yeah. Man, I was listening to that this morning, like laughing. I think that's the part I got to before work, and I was just like, yeah. Because I was about to snip it for the Instagram, and I was just laughing. First, I was laughing at the girl last week with the dead girl in the bed.
From the Necro episode?
God. Yeah, that was hilarious. Is she alive?
She's alive. I got questions on that, by the way.
I bet you did.
I got questions.
That shit is
I got
weird.
questions from listeners like, so, does she like pretending, like, was she asleep? Or was she awake? No, she was awake. I checked in on her. I asked her how she was doing, and she said that she came. And I was like, okay.
You come not moving. Listen, I'm not doing this again this episode. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not doing this again.
So, okay, all right. Celebrities.
Get back to your point.
Listen. So weird ass celebrity couples and the shit that you end up hearing about them sexually.
Like necrophilia.
Like maybe like necrophilia. Maybe like necrophilia.
So creepy.
Like,
by the way, let me just stop you for 1 second. Blacked.com. It's been a few weeks. We haven't
It has
sponsored
been a
that.
few
I need to. We're fucking up because we're not gonna get our sponsorship.
We were
We're
waiting
gonna
for
start tagging
Blacked.com.
Blacked. Yes.
Blacked, if you
we love you.
You better get back to us, Blacked.com.
That's right. I want my membership, my black card.
Yeah.
I need my black card.
Yeah, you
See
and
what I
me
did there?
both.
Boom. This
You and me
episode's
both.
called Black Card.
You and me both.
Black Card is
Blacked
what it's called.
card, exactly.
Hey, let's go. All right, go ahead.
Does the sexual nature of certain celebrities change your perception of them?
Probably. More so
Really?
than probably. Yeah, because I'll use Rihanna. We always
Are you here telling us you're a kink shamer here?
no,
Trey?
not at all. But you said, does it change my perception?
Okay, all right.
I didn't say I judge them.
All right.
It does change my perception.
Okay.
Because before she did S&M,
Really?
that song, before she did that song,
Oh.
I wasn't thinking of Rihanna like that.
I'm like, really? She did?
Yeah, I mean, probably the way she was in that video. Like before I heard that song and I saw that video, I never in my life thought of Rihanna like that. Like always, like damn, she bad. Blah 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 blah. But after I saw that video, I was like, oh, she bad. You gotta change that's the creepy octave. She bad. After
Yeah.
all that shit I just
Yeah.
said. But like, yeah, it was like, damn, she hitting on a whole different spot in my mind now. So yeah, it can change your perception when Beyonce start singing certain lyrics that she never was singing way back when.
that still didn't change my
did it for
perception
me.
of her.
Nah.
I think
You never liked her though, right? You were never really on Beyonce.
It's not that I never liked her.
Yeah.
I'm not a member of the Bayhive. I'm
Well,
not. I don't think she.
did we
I
talk-
don't,
I feel like
I
we
don't think
talked
she's a
about
goddess. I think she's a shrewd businesswoman. I think she's very good at what she does.
Never start with shrewd businesswoman.
I think she-
When
I
you
think
talking
she-
about Queen Bee.
I think she's very good at what she does.
God damn it.
But I think she's as cold a fish in bed as the chick that laid
Okay.
flat,
Oh,
light as a feather, stiff as a
okay.
board.
All right.
I think she has a judgment towards.
Dog.
I think she judges sex. I think
Where are you getting this from?
from the way she carries herself.
Have you seen her move?
She carries herself.
Are you nuts?
Fuck the stage, because the stage doesn't necessarily mean shit. From the way she carries herself and has carried herself since the Destiny's Child days, especially the early
my
Destiny's
God.
Child days.
You mean because she was the headliner?
It seems like she was a headliner because her daddy was the manager. Or
the headliner because she was the most talented one in the
but,
group. And the best looking one in the group.
Yeah, she was. She was definitely
no,
the best looking in the
she
group.
won.
She was definitely
She
the
won.
best looking in the
Yeah.
group.
You can hate.
Definitely the best
She
looking
won.
in the group.
Right.
I can't.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm about to say your hate is going too far.
Kelly was
She was good. Yeah, Kelly was really good,
but
but
she was
yeah,
definitely the
no,
best looking
she was
in the
not
group.
better than Beyonce.
But I feel like she's probably like that's like I could understand why Jay probably cheated on her because he probably was getting the same old bullshit missionary shit
I want to point out
every other week when she allowed him to.
No, this is video now, so you can see.
Like I feel
who made that stupid ass statement.
I definitely feel like
I have nothing
Jay,
to. This is Trey. I have nothing
I
to
definitely
do
feel like Jay crept on her for a reason.
with that bullshit
Definitely
statement.
it was for a reason.
I
don't think it was for no reason.
I think that was an accident. I don't even think Jay did anything
I
on
don't think it
purpose.
was for no reason.
I don't think Beyonce deserved it.
I don't think it was for no
they've
reason.
healed, and I think we're moving on. We got 444 from that. We got Lemonade from that. We got Solange's dope album from that. I don't know what it was called.
I don't think it was for. We got Solange's right hook from.
We're not doing that. We're not doing this.
Like the fucking Street Fighter intro.
Let me. I'm not. Why am I acting with you? I'm not doing this. I'm gonna do what you do. Get out. I'm not playing with you right now. Listen. What else you got? 'Cause I'm not doing that.
No, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about celebrities. And by the way, while we're on a subject, how about her co-star in that shitty fucking Cadillac Records movie, Miss Gabrielle Union?
Why would you watch that?
Because it was on Netflix. And
Hold on, man.
I was like,
yo, why
let's
you
see what
going?
this-
Why
let's
you
see
going
what
after all the
this
black queens right now?
We can go after some white queens too. But I'm gonna talk about.
First off, are you allowed to say that?
Milks of Magnesia.
Whoa,
You're right.
What,
Good
you
question.
trying to get
Good
stabbed?
question. Wait,
Internet.
You of all people asking me that question.
The
You
fuck
of
you
all
mean?
people asking me that question. Huh, my brother living with a white woman.
I live here alone.
Well, you do now.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You do now.
This is my place.
Yeah.
You're in my place. Everything's black in here. This couch is black.
Anyway.
Only thing white in here is these checkers right now.
Anyway,
In the background stove and shit.
Anyway.
But you, on the other hand, don't be trying to pass off the hate. You about to get killed in the comments.
Now, my perception of Gabrielle has changed.
I love white women too, by the way.
Because
I
I'm
don't
an
care.
equal opportunity
Black.com.
employer. I'm an equal opportunity
I love
employer.
beautiful women.
I love.
I don't give a fuck.
I taste the rainbow like James T. Kirk did, like Captain Kirk.
He loves tall women, is what he loves.
I love all women.
We've established that. Go listen to that episode.
Fucking Gabrielle Union. There was an interview she did
Smack shit off
in
my
like a
finger.
Maxim magazine, like years ago when Maxim magazine was a thing, and it came off like she was not into sex, like she did not. Like
You know, I remember this article.
Right, like she was not into sex.
But
I don't know if I'm ashamed to say it, but I'm man enough to admit that kind of turned me off from her for a while. So I'm like, wow, like you don't like it at all? Like you're not into this shit
I remember
at
that
all?
article. But I think that had a lot to do with whatever she was coming out of.
Maybe,
because
and that probably was.
her and Dwayne Wade don't seem like they're really having a problem with that.
That you're right.
Their relationship seems fun as shit.
There's something that changed recently.
Yeah, because she's in a
that I
whole.
was like, maybe she actually does.
Now, I have a reference point to this. I know somebody that was in a relationship and they were super, like, just not the version of them that we knew. And when they got out of said relationship, all of a sudden, they became, like, super happy-go-lucky, super fun, super over-the-top person all of a sudden. And it's like, okay, this is really good. You know what I'm saying? They seem like they're enjoying their lives again, and they're on that level of, like,
So really it had
this
to
is
do
fun.
with the situation.
The relationship was kind
they
of
were in at the time.
it was putting pressure on them to where they thought literally because it was the only person they was fucking with. I don't actually even like it like that. Like it's not that important to me. Once they got out of it and they had somebody else that was all fiery, passionate, fun, whatever,
Right,
then they like,
right.
damn, actually, the fuck was I talking about? This is amazing. Why would I not do this? You know what I'm saying? So I understand why she would have gone from that, because I remember that article too. I was like, it caught me off guard too. I remember being like, really?
So I'm not completely crazy.
No, you're
on
not
this.
completely
Like,
crazy.
It didn't happen.
I can't completely give you a no on that, because I remember seeing the clip. I remember the snippet. I didn't read the whole article, but I remember that snippet and being like, really?
Yeah.
Gabrielle Union?
Right.
Her fine ass.
And she was
Really?
like on the cover of the
Yeah,
shit, like
yeah.
because it was Maxim magazine.
It threw me
Like,
off.
you
I was
can't-
like, I remember being real taken aback, like, because that was around the A. Marie time still, because they were both in that video LL.
I totally forgot about A. Marie.
I didn't. She fine as hell.
Totally
I would never forget about A. Marie.
I haven't heard that name.
Sexiest
I
legs
haven't
in a
heard that
long
name
while.
since at least 2008.
If you want it, baby, I'm for real.
Anyway, but yeah,
Fine ass.
but and you're not wrong about that. Like even in my own exploits, I was with a woman who was in a long-term relationship. Like she was married. She was with this guy for 17
That's
years.
typically when it happens, by the way.
She was with this guy for
when
17
somebody's been married,
She
it's
knew this
like
guy
more
from
intense.
17 to 34.
Oof.
She was with him and married him.
Whole life.
Yeah.
Whole half a life.
Yeah,
Her
and-
whole adult life.
Yeah, and I came up on her at like 36, 35, 36.
So she had 2 years away, and she was still thinking like,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But like, she felt, and this was T. Her and I, we were together for a minute, but we had sex, and she wanted
Me.
like
She wanted me
she
instantly?
wanted like my cock like fucking
oh yeah.
fed to her intravenously.
yeah,
like
yeah,
she.
yeah. Nah,
she broke my fucking futon. She wanted cock so bad once.
Yeah.
You understand?
No. Yeah, yeah. No, I understand.
I was taping a video for my YouTube channel. I was finishing. She was asleep. I was finishing up. She knew I was finishing up. She grabbed me.
Why? Because you said,
by the shorts.
party people in the place to be. It's me. It's me.
That's the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
She
Wait,
grabbed
lights
me by,
out, something. Keep
she
the lights on.
grabbed me by the shorts and yanked me onto my fucking futon and broke the shit because she judo. She like fucking Ronda Rousey fucking judo flipped me
That
onto
doesn't
my
say
fucking
much for your
futon.
balance.
Had to buy me
Had to buy me. Jesus
listen,
Christ.
the fucking strength of this chick. You don't understand. You don't understand, goddamn. She had, and she was like working with a personal trainer at the time too. She had just gotten new muscles that she didn't know she had and shit. Don't listen.
Oh shit. This motherfucker.
Listen,
man.
she yanked me like the fucking last beer at fucking in your refrigerator and fucking
Hey.
slammed me on my fucking futon. We still fucked for the rest of the day. we had to maneuver around the spot where the fucking
wood was sticking up and ready to
right
stab
where
the
the wood
shit out of
broke.
you. No, I know what you're talking about though, because like I've been in that situation too, where somebody was like crazy locked down and then they get free, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, they're
But not,
fucking
but
maniac.
not only getting free, they
Yeah.
get free and then they get something that they really fucking love.
Well, they get something that they didn't even necessarily realize they loved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of you forget a lot of people forget that a lot of women, especially, if the guy is not a piece of shit out of high school, a lot of women will hold on to that relationship. They'll stay in a relationship for a long
out of high
while.
school, they'll stay with the pieces of shit. They'll dump.
No,
the ones
I'm
that
not.
aren't pieces of shit.
I'm saying for that amount of time, because you're talking about 17 years, not that long. I'm saying like women can go as far as like 30s, down their late 20s, and still be with the same guy from high school.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't working really, because
I've
the
seen that a
guy
few
wasn't
times.
I've seen it a lot. I'm
Seen
saying
that
this
a
from
few
personal experience. Like I know a lot of people that have gone through this shit, and when they get free, when they're like, okay, well I finally stopped, and they're like, I'm gonna try something different, and they lose their fucking minds because they're like, it could be like this. Hold the fuck up. Wait, what? So I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's the same thing with guys. Honestly, if you've been in a relationship, if you weren't cheating and you're being in a relationship and you're being legit, right? And you're with somebody and like we were joking, not joking, you were telling a real story last week about homegirl being like dead in the bed. But if you got someone similar enough to that, that's laying there like that, and then you get free and you get with somebody else, you like, damn, I forgot that this shit is so crazy. Because I had that after long relationships back in the day where I get with somebody else afterwards. I'm like, holy shit. Yo, you giving it up like that?
Yeah.
You got me feeling like I'm in love because I loved her and she didn't do none of this shit. Hold the fuck up. You giving it up like like we're really like catch you off guard. So it's just, I don't know.
Forget what it's like to be with
You
somebody
do.
who's actually happy to be there.
It's that passion, man. When you get passion in a situation and somebody that's really about the shit, it changes the whole dynamic.
That's part of the reason why. That's part of the good part of doing like a friends with benefits type thing or casual relationship thing, because if you're with somebody who isn't passionate in bed, who isn't enthusiastic about their participation, you don't have any strings to tie you to that person.
Big facts.
You know what I mean? You can take off if you want to, or if their relationship is good or their personality is good enough that maybe that's the driving force, whatever. But you have more options versus when you tie yourself into a monogamous situation.
Yeah. Nah, it's true. It's like, for people like us who don't have kids, it's completely different. Like, the rules should be completely different.
Happy belated,
Honestly.
I didn't pull out in time day, by the way.
What the fuck does that mean?
Happy belated Father's Day.
Yo.
See,
I was so confused because I ain't got no kids. What?
See, you don't even have kids. You
Right,
don't
I'm
even-
what the fuck is that? What is a Father's Day?
I literally fucking forgot it was Father's Day
me
until like somebody posted something on my timeline I saw some shit on my timeline from like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, oh, today was Father's Day? Oh, okay.
Nah,
Well, here.
You know what's funny? My mom was like, she was like, you talked to your dad today? I was like, and then I instantly remembered it was Father's Day. I made that exact face. I was like, I'm driving. I was like, hell no, I ain't talked to him today. She was like, why not? You gotta check on your dad. I said, Mom, let's be honest for a second. I'm not giving this nigga a participation award. No, fuck that. You don't get no goddamn Father's Day call from me. I might call him the next day and be like, hey, still alive? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck I look like? He didn't do this shit for me. Like, he's super dad for my youngins, my young brothers and sisters. Like, yeah.
His second chance,
bro,
kid.
super chance. He is the
His
coach of the
second chance
football
kid.
team, like, for real. He's that guy. Like, he's
That-
literally that guy.
that can happen.
So he's a great dad. Just not for me. I'm not calling this nigga and giving him no award. What the fuck you getting a Grammy for me for? Your track ain't hitting my hood. Fuck I look like. We won't lean into that shit. So it's just like, I told her, she just laughed like a mug because she was like, yo, you so crazy. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I'm not giving him an award. You don't get that call. Sorry. No. You don't call me most of the time. Fuck that. No. But I like the guy. I got no ill for him, but fuck that. He don't get no award. That's exactly how I broke it down to her. She was just like, okay.
So back to the close to the original topic.
Yeah.
Your perception of celebrities can change based on what you hear about them. Other than like Gabrielle, so we talked about
Rihanna,
Gabrielle Union.
Your misinterpretation of Beyonce.
Has there? I mean, we don't know. We don't know.
We
for
don't,
sure.
but
she could have she could have a straight
could
up
have
sex,
magic down there.
straight up sex swing in her.
I
in
think
her,
she does.
in her apartment or whatever. The
I
fuck.
would like to think she does.
Maybe Jay-Z.
You
just,
said apartment.
Well, a building. They
A
probably
building. Her
have a
whole
building.
fucking building.
They have an
Right.
apartment
Don't be
building.
disrespectful now.
The apartment.
You may say a lot of stuff
Apartment
about her sex
building.
game, but it's definitely a building they're having sex.
I mean, when I think apartments of rich people, I think like entire floors of like
that's what it
a
is.
fucking high
New York.
rise.
Yeah.
Right.
I want one of those so bad.
His and
dude.
hers recording studios
Dog,
and shit.
If I ever get rich off this podcast, that's what I'm spending my whole side on. I'm buying a big ass Manhattan top floor view, and I'm gonna be broken like a month. Like, Brent, we need more episodes.
Nigga, you better move to Manhattan Beach
Brent, we need.
and call it a day.
Nah, I love.
Fuck
I
Manhattan.
love the Big Apple, man. That shit is beautiful.
Man, call Manhattan Beach.
You been in New York?
I have been to New York
City?
as a teenager. Yes.
That shit is amazing, man. I fucking love it.
It was an interesting. I
It's
actually
aggressive
found,
as fuck, too.
I actually found
I love
some
it.
photos I took from the trip. They were terrible photos because I bought this. I bought the cheapest
Kodak.
camera they had.
Kodak, John.
But it was an outdoor camera, so like it didn't have fucking flash on it because I was fucking stupid.
You're just being stupid.
I was being fucking ridiculously stupid.
That's crazy.
So yeah. So now, what's your perception of the kid from Spy Kids, and his and Meghan Trainor's sex life?
First of all, I don't know if they're together. That's what got us down this whole left turn.
They came out of sex store with a black bag full of shit. Black bags are only used for alcohol,
And sex toys.
weed, paraphernalia, and fucking sex toys.
And it was sex toys.
And sex toys. It was
But
fucking
it doesn't mean
sex
it was
toys.
for the two of them
Oh,
together.
stop it.
It doesn't.
Oh, stop it.
It does not mean he was using that on Meghan Trainor.
They look like the couple that looks too similar to each other. That you look at each other, if they weren't famous and you didn't know who they were before, you'd be like, are y'all like related? Like
Yo.
they especially in that photo, like they have the same nose. The only difference is the hair color. Like they have the same flat ass, the whole fucking thing.
All I really gotta say
Your perception of the kid from Spy Kids now
is that
fucking Meghan Trainor with all treble and no bass.
I feel like he's just trying to get her some trouble. He's just trying to get her in trouble. And add a little bit of bass to it. That's all he wants. That's all he wants. And if he
If
does,
he's trying to add some bass to it, they'd be walking out of gym.
maybe he's gonna take her to the gym with all that stuff.
TMZ would have had shots of her at the squat rack.
Maybe little booties matter, Brent. You out here hating.
You can tighten them up and build them up on the squat rack, son. There's no excuse when you that rich.
Don't call me son. You're not Stone
There's
Cold.
no excuse when you're that rich.
Don't call me son.
First off, there's no excuse for Meghan Trainor to have a flat ass when her first big song was talking about chicks with big asses, and one of the lines was, "I'm bringing booty back." Where? To where? Whose booty? It's not hers. It's certainly not hers. Stop singing. We can't afford the rest of that song. We can't afford the rest of that song. Stop singing.
You're right. My bad. That was pretty close to the pitch too. They probably
It
really
was a
gonna
little
tag
bit,
it.
it was a little bit too close.
Yeah, it's creepy.
It was a little bit too close.
Creepy.
But come on. If that's your big number one hit, your very next purchase needs to be to fucking Gold's Gym. Get yourself a trainer that
Man, stop working for Gold.
that'll-
You don't work there
that'll
no
get
more.
you, or whatever
Stop
fucking
with the
gym
shit.
other than LA Fitness, because they fucking suck.
I love
They can
LA
get you
Fitness.
a fucking gym or a private gym where all you're doing all day is fucking squats and lunges, and that's all you're doing all day.
So you're saying because her last name is Trainer that
She should get a what? Trainer.
Okay, got it. My real perception of the two of them is that I don't give a shit about this at all. That was my reaction on Facebook. I can't believe we even got as far as we got off of this topic because I genuinely don't give a fuck about this.
So what celebrities would you, so we already talked about Rihanna. What celebrities would you like to know more about their sex life?
Well, I'll give you some that have caught me in the past.
Okay.
That caught me off guard. And I was like, oh,
okay.
that's interesting. Like when Angelina Jolie was the hottest woman on the planet for that stretch. And she was with Billy Bob Thornton.
And they had to violate each other's blood on their necks.
I was like, what kind of sick shit are they into? Like that one, that changed my perception. Because I was like, oh, she nasty.
They ended like
Like
vampirism and shit.
Yeah, that got me somewhere else. Because I was like, I don't think I like it, but that shit might be kind of alright. Like, what's she willing to do
By
for
the
me
way,
tonight?
that was an instance where you knew she got him into that.
Oh, yeah. That was not him. That was not his bag.
That wasn't a him like, hey, baby, let me...
Nah.
No. That was her
Yeah.
necking on him and...
That one, right. Right.
Just
stay right there.
Enjoy.
Hold on. She
Just
pulled a
hold
little
on.
thing up
Just
to his
hold on.
neck. Like, what the fuck? Right. And he like,
Like, God damn.
he looked at the magazine. She had that shit next to the bed. World's sexiest woman. He was like, all right. I guess.
Bob Thornton was like, well, goddamn.
Right.
I suppose shit.
Next thing you know, he was Bad Santa.
Right. Right. You notice all these movies after breaking up with her was
Been
him
so
being
fucking-
a depressing
terrible
drunk
old dude.
because he had to fucking drink away all
Bro.
the fucking youth sacrifices they probably had in their fucking mansion.
And you gotta think, after that, He had to watch her go be with Brad Pitt,
Nah,
the world's sexiest man at the time.
No, he was watching Brad Pitt slowly wither away in that relationship because Brad Pitt was not the same after that.
That's true.
Brad Pitt was not the same after that.
I'm talking about off rip what happened to him.
No, he knew. No, he had that secret information shit. He had that secret information shit where it's like, you're giving me this car? Yeah. It just doesn't work for me. I'm moving.
You know who didn't have it, but also really enjoyed watching it? Jennifer Aniston. Man,
she was heartbroken at first.
Oh, no, she was fucked up.
She was fucked up
because they were the
first.
prettiest people on the planet together.
Right.
Nobody wants that.
She was fucked
Who
up
the
at
fuck
first.
wants to see that?
She was fucked up at first.
I don't want to see y'all together.
But
I don't want to see that.
But after a while, she was probably like, huh.
Right. Because she started watching the deterioration of both of them as she was staying super high.
As she was staying and got better.
Because black don't crack, apparently.
And she got better,
she's just
by the
murdering.
way.
Oh, I know. I know. She's still bad as fuck.
Fucking horrible bosses. Was
Bro,
like,
listen,
God damn,
with the
fuck
jet
was
black
this
hair
Jennifer
too?
Aniston?
Oh my God. That was
all these years.
I tell you, she wasn't on Friends. I tell you,
hell no.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
I know her nipples were, but she wasn't on Friends.
She like
her nipples were the 5th and 6th friend, or the 7th and 8th friend, by the way.
Here's the thing, her and I think, well, I don't know, she's real bad too as a older version of herself, but I'm trying to think, was she hotter as a youthful version of Cameron Diaz? Because Cameron Diaz is bad as fuck in The Mask.
Cameron Diaz as in The Mask.
But
that was
Bad
her peak.
Teacher, though?
That was her peak. That was her peak.
I think that movie probably was because she was so sexy.
That was her peak.
She was so sexy. But Bad
Cameron,
Teacher?
Because Cameron Diaz...
Have you seen her in Bad Teacher?
I haven't seen the movie. I saw the promo.
Bro.
Bad Teacher looked okay. Cameron Diaz...
It's not about the movie. I'm talking about her.
Or like her in that movie.
No, she looked fucking incredible.
Cameron Diaz had... And she actually walked into... Because I was working
Black.com. Go ahead.
I was working at Loman's down by the Beverly Center when it was Loman's.
I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm from the East Coast. I don't know.
It's over. It's a department store in the Beverly Center.
Got it.
And she walked in, and I knew it was her. It was obvious her.
Oh, you saw Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was as far away from her as I am from your TV.
Damn. You know what I would have done if she was that close to me? I'd have put on a mask and spit.
Nothing, because in real life, she looks like she's gotten way too much sun over the course of her life. Like she's got.
How long ago was this?
This was in mid-2000s.
Okay, she quit about 2008 or 2009.
It was mid-2000s. So
Yeah,
this
she
was
retired.
This was before Bad Teacher. I think Bad Teacher was like at the end of the 2000s.
Okay, so no, I wouldn't have done that. I still would have been like, oh no.
That's
Cameron Diaz. I don't care.
Like you could tell in certain shots of her, like she's got like sunspot. Like
I wouldn't care.
her skin is an issue.
Still wouldn't care.
Her skin is an issue.
Still wouldn't care.
Plus, she has no ass. She has no. And she,
Still wouldn't
by the
care.
way, she made a career after The Mask of like in every one of her movies, she was shaking her ass in front of the camera, but she didn't have one. So it's like, what the fuck are you shaking? Like, what are we wasting our time for?
I'd still take Cameron Diaz.
It was like that movie Forgetting Sarah Marshall, where there was an extended scene of
them having sex.
Of what's her name? Of Jackie from That 70s Show. Mila Kunis walking away from the camera like onto a beach, and there was like extended shot where you could see her ass. And I'm like, what the fuck are we focusing on her non-ass for? Like, why are we?
Mila Kunis is really sexy, by the way.
She is, except she has no ass. So why are we spending 45 seconds looking directly at her ass in this movie when we could be looking at anything else?
She's really fucking
including
sexy,
but not limited to our girl, Miss
Kristen Bell. This is from the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Did we really talk about Kristen Bell in the first episode?
Kristen Bell will always have a place in our hearts.
God damn, we had no content. We started with Kristen Bell. Holy shit.
Always have a place in our hearts.
I mean, I love Veronica Mars forever.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever finish that, by the way?
No. I gotta get back on Hulu.
What is your problem, man? Finish some shit sometime.
I'm finishing shit in my fucking Netflix. Anyway, celebrities and their fucking sexual habits. What's the other one that caught you off guard? You said you had a couple.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so when I saw Monsters Ball, and Halle Berry was fucking Billy. It was Billy Bob for some reason.
That was a scene, though.
The fuck it was.
That was a scene.
No. But hear me out. This is the thing. She was giving it up crazy, and that was not acting. What she was doing. I'm not saying they were fucking on set. I watched his face. I got so good on this scene. I wasn't even jerking off to it no more. I was just looking at it.
No more.
Oh, nigga.
No more.
You go. Listen, that movie is 2 hours long. You go right to the 1 hour mark. Make me feel good. I know exactly. Like, I'm talking Diddy already walking to the you forget Diddy's in that movie. He walking to the fucking whatever the fuck he's about to get, death row shit. I can't think of it right now because I'm too busy thinking about her saying make me feel good. The next scene, man, I was like, you dirty bitch. I was so mad at her, but damn, she looked good. And I was just watching her mannerisms and his face. He seemed like he was so taken aback by it. That was not acting. Billy Bob is not that good at acting. He was like, oh my God. I think that was probably the sexiest woman that had been on top of him naked like that since fucking Angelina Jolie was biting his ass and draining him.
Yeah.
So he was just like, oh God, let me grab them titties. Let me do like he was so that man. I want to watch that scene now. Just thinking about it, because that she was giving it up crazy. It was fucked up that she got her. See, that's that racism shit, by the way. That's the movie that got her fucking.
I knew
got
I knew
her
you'd say
goddamn
something
academy.
about it.
That's what I thought about it. I had to think about it. I was like, oh fuck, because I was thinking about Swordfish. It was when she started showing more skin, which I wasn't mad at it. That was back when I used to look up the celebrity shit online.
Yeah.
Celebrity. Before everything was great Photoshop.
MrSkin.com.
Oh my God, it used to be my shit. It used to be my shit. But it's black.com now, by the way.
Y'all kids don't know nothing about
Y'all don't know
MrSkin.com.
shit about Mr.
You
Skin.
can just look up scenes now.
By the way, now though, this shit is untrustworthy. Because I swear to God, I saw, what's that chick's name? What's Natasha Romanoff in Marvel?
Oh, Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson fucking, they had a video, just a straight up sex tape with Scarlett Johansson. I watched it. It was real.
Wasn't her.
100% was not her.
Of course not.
But 100% her. I watched the whole thing. I'm like, I sent it to my friend, like, yo, look at this. He was like, he opened it up. This ain't her. Proceeded to look at the shit.
Right.
The whole shit. And was like, damn, they did a good job, though. Look just like her. I said. So, long story short, though, Halle Berry, that changed my whole perception of her because it was like, that's how you really give it up.
Here's one for you.
What?
What about Paige,
Oh.
Xavier Woods, and Brad Maddox?
That 100%
Did you change your perception of those three individuals?
Yeah, all of them. Every single one of them. I think probably the only one that didn't really change, oddly enough, was Brad Maddox.
Because no, we
I didn't
we
care
give a fuck one way
in
or
the
the other
first place.
about Brad Maddox.
But Mr. New Day
yeah,
going dog or going fucking anal on Paige, I was like, and it wasn't even his girl. He just came in as a prop dick. I was like, what?
yeah.
That caught me off guard. I was like,
for the whole BBC cuckold shit.
Right. It was like
he came in
Right.
as the bull
Like, bro,
in a cuckold scene.
bro, you've got to fuck her. I'm like, whoa. And I can't remember what it was. Somebody made that joke with him on a live show, and it was the funniest shit ever.
It was after it dropped, and there was a segment of him in the New Day.
Yep, it
and
was the
Biggie and Xavier were just looking at him.
That's right. They kept staring
and
at
they
him
were
randomly.
like,
They were making
30
jokes.
seconds, and they were like, "Do you have something you want to tell us?"
You want to explain yourself or something like that?
And he said, "Yeah, the pay-per-view coming up there, blah blah."
Right,
blah.
right.
Like he ignored
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
but he didn't ignore it.
It was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious. And with Paige, yeah, no, it changed my whole perception of her because I was like, oh damn, she really lived this shit. She not fucking around when she like all this screaming, this is my house, like all that crazy shit that I saw because you kind of make shit up in your head like, yeah, I bet this girl give it up crazy or she don't or she does.
Yeah.
And then you watch that shit and you like, oh no, she really is doing all this shit. She don't give a
She
fuck.
did it all.
She don't give a. And now, I don't know if you've seen Paige recently. If you've looked at any of Paige's page, damn, does she look like really fucking good right now?
She's gotten better at picking her,
Bro,
at picking good
whoever her
photos of
stylist
herself.
is now, no, it's not just that though. You back then
Because she used
Nah.
to have her shit used to be 50-50 where half
Right.
of them made her look like a fucking Muppet and half of them made her look hot.
a Muppet.
Yes.
She gotta be a Muppet.
Cause
Are we going back to
'cause-
teenage her?
No, because she had and maybe still has some terrible makeup. Fucking
No, that's what I'm
habits.
saying. No, it wasn't her though. It was the makeup team.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying the team she has now,
Paige,
bro.
like that was terrible.
You gotta relax.
Do you remember that?
I do.
When she was promoting her
Yeah,
movie?
I do.
Paige, like come on.
Listen,
That
she
was
had already
way
started,
too much.
When that movie came out, though, she had already started transitioning a little bit. She was starting to look. That's when it became about 50-50. Because originally,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't too hot at all, really. It was just like, who's this girl? She can wrestle. I don't know who she is, but she can wrestle.
Right.
Then it was like, Paige kind of right. Then it was like, damn, what the hell is going on with Paige? Like, her stylist team now, everything. Like, her angles, her stylist, her look, her everything. I'm like, shit. And she got in
Yeah.
really, really crazy shape. Like, WWE got them working their ass off, even though she's not wrestling now. But, how do we even get here? What are we talking about?
We're
So,
talking
sex
celebrities,
shit,
yeah.
shit. Why does it turn into a sex podcast? What the fuck's going on? This is the only thing we talk about that women care about. All the women want to know what we're thinking with this shit, which is funny. Because this is the things that get them talking the most. They're like, oh, I didn't even intend this to be this, but, I mean, it is what
Hey,
it is.
listen.
Needed some content, it is what it is.
Exactly.
But yeah, that one, I was just more intrigued by her, to be honest with you. I should have been probably like, oh my God, how could you be this way? But realistically, I was like, oh my God, how could you be this way? But it was somebody else I was about to say though. Damn, you distracted me with Paige. Now I just keep seeing the championship. I can't stop seeing that. in my
Yeah,
head.
I hope they threw that away.
They definitely didn't throw it away.
I hope they threw that away. I hope they didn't put that on
By the way,
WWEauction.com.
here's a side note. I need a girl like that. I want a woman that's so fucking into me that she can't help but do sick shit in places she's not supposed to do sick shit, or with things she's not supposed to do sick shit for my entertainment.
No,
I need that.
I want a girl. I want a girl who's into that for her entertainment.
Well,
Who?
okay, hear me out.
It's her. And I want a girl who
wants to do it is what I'm
Right,
saying.
right.
But I mean that she wants to do it and would be doing it probably with whoever she was with, but she's doing it for me because she knows I fucking love it.
Yeah.
I want all of those intangibles. That is the sexiest shit
scenario
ever. When
That's
you
a
like,
nice
you just
little
open
scenario.
your phone, you work like, oh shit. What you looking at? Nothing? Somebody come around the corner, you gotta look up what?
Yeah.
The fuck? The paper's right there.
Yeah.
What you need them?
Yeah.
Like I love
Like,
that
Brad,
shit.
why are you at my desk right now?
Right.
Like, of course you always come right now.
Bro, how
why
many
are you
times
here
that
right
happened?
now?
Oh man, that shit happened so many times. Somebody sent me something. I'm like, oh shit. Gotta look at my mom and shit. Hey, what, huh? The Bible? No, I didn't. I
Like,
didn't say
Brad,
nothing.
like, Brad, the shit is on the server. You can download it on
You
your
know where
own,
it is.
You can download it on your own computer and print it at your own printer, Brad. What the fuck are you doing at my desk right now?
Didn't we just talk about this shit?
What are you doing at my desk right now, Brad? Did this shit myself.
That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I would love nothing more. I
gotta say Aubrey Plaza for me too. She was another one of those. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, you guys watched the Fappening? Yeah, of course we did. We're fucking males. Aubrey Plaza shit. I was like, okay.
Who is Aubrey Plaza?
The sardonic chick from fucking Parks and Rec.
Ah, got it. I never really watched Parks and Rec like that, but I know who you're talking about.
Her little sex clip. I was like, oh shit, girl. Okay. Yes, I already was into you, but yes, this is just.
I like anything
This
that's
is just
real.
more.
I think any sex thing at least is real, with the exception of Kim Kardashian. That did not increase her sexual value to me.
No.
Mind you, it confirmed for me that she is literally one of the sexiest women I've ever seen in my life.
Now, mind you, I still haven't watched that. Though.
No, if you watch that for her body type and shit alone, you're like, fuck. But I remember when that came out, I was in my teenage years.
Because I fucking grew up with Ray J, and I can't.
He was
see
so
that,
terrible on that tape.
I can't see that. I don't want to see that motherfucker's dick.
Bro, he was so terrible on that tape. I'm not even. It's funny because his dick don't even come to my mind. But just him doing this.
We went to church together for a significant portion of my life. I do
Really?
not want to see that nigga's dick.
You being serious?
My cousin dated Brandy.
That's funny.
In junior high school.
That's really funny actually. But no, he's doing this half the video. They keep doing these terrible cuts and he's just doing this shit. And I'm like, it was taking me out of my game so bad because you see Kim Pop, you're like, damn, oh my God. And mind you, she didn't do shit in the video. She didn't do shit in the video. It was all him. But
of course she didn't, because she's a hot chick who just
no,
fucking lays there and
but
doesn't do
she was
shit.
stupid
Her
hot, though, like,
her entire
that was
career,
nuts.
her entire career up until and maybe including her saving black people from jail recently has been her not doing shit but getting money for it for no fucking reason.
because she's beautiful.
God damn! How is it
Beautiful.
that there aren't people who, or maybe there are, but maybe there are enough people that feed into it because she's fucking beautiful or because they think she's hot, that they keep giving her these instances, whereas you and I are like, yeah, hot's fine, but if you're fucking if you're fucking nothing, then
I mean, I'm just
hot can only take you so far with me.
I think hot can get you in the door, but it doesn't make you stay for sure. Like a lot of people get stuck bars, but a lot of people get stuck. A lot of people get stuck on that
this
shit.
This motherfucker's gonna clip the entire episode just to put that into one of his fucking songs.
Bars.
No,
No,
that's gonna be the title of your next album, Bars.
I've been trying to. Man, it's so hard for me to write now that I'm happy. I've been trying since I left your place. I'm like, fuck, man. I get rid of some of this good shit that I like out here. Like this plush ass blanket. I can't be mad on this plush ass blanket. What the fuck is wrong with me? How am I supposed to finish this album?
Let the spiders keep biting you. They'll bite the happiness.
Ironically, I've only seen one spider this week. And this motherfucker was real little. And then I sprayed him. This motherfucker got real big. It threw me the fuck off. I said, God, you a goddamn spider.
It was like one of those fucking one of those inflatable monster shits.
Basically,
where you drop a cup of water and it just expands in the fucking cup or whatever.
This nigga was big as hell. I sprayed. I said, oh shit. Then he died instantly and shrunk back down. But I was like, I thought you was one of them little dots. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them little ass spiders. Nah, he almost got my ass. I was scared. But he died immediately. Like, he was not ready for that rage shit. He was sleeping or something. He woke up like, he's done.
Kind of like Billy Bob Thornton waking up with Angelina Jolie's mouth on his neck.
Who the fuck was I? It was somebody else. Damn it. I can't remember. Like, it was one more that was really, really fucked me up.
From where?
You were talking about couples that were just like,
yeah, no, from
I have
where?
no idea. I can't even. It won't. Like, I just keep seeing Halle Berry in my head now with the haircut. That's all I keep seeing. Like the haircut and the.
Here's one that'll fuck you up.
Damn.
Sunny now.
Oh, fucking Sunny.
Fucking
I
Sunny
don't
now.
fuck with black guys though.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? Nothing. You don't have to.
She said
but
that
also,
before though. She said
I
that
know.
in shoot interviews years ago.
She's not on black.com.
She's not on black.com. But it's like, really? Like, do you know how much of your fan base was black wrestling fans back in the fucking
Big
90s?
facts.
Lady,
Big facts.
we're the ones that got you to the #1 downloaded chick on AOL back in 97 or whatever the fuck it
you
was.
fucking
You understand
right.
that?
You
Because you
fucking right.
because you were the only one with curves on that fucking roster.
Even though you didn't really have curves on that.
I mean, she had a little bit of an ass.
in comparison.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
by
at the time,
comparison.
oh yeah, no, she was
definitely by
she
comparison.
was the biggest woman on the planet
Yeah,
at the time. In wrestling.
In wrestling,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Like, this was before Jackie and all them.
I was gonna say even Jackie was like not curvy. She had a weird shape.
Like, and she had a lot of muscle, and like her time with Farouk bringing him in as his manager,
Which
and
is
her
weird.
hand on his shoulder and shit. Like, lady, do
Right.
you understand that we paid your bills for fucking?
But you heard his quote.
Like, how the fuck did you not ride
You
a
heard him
black dick
retort.
at some point?
You heard him retort to that shit, right?
What did he say?
Damn.
Fucking damn it! Why'd I fall for that shit? Yes. Oh, why'd I fall for that shit?
That was perfect. I was waiting for it. I had to phrase it and look at you, Sada. I didn't want to make full eye contact.
Why did I fucking fall for that shit?
I don't want to give it up. I said, shit. Okay.
Why did I fucking fall for that shit? God damn it!
That made me so happy.
God damn it! But yeah, Sunny's not sexy anymore.
Nah.
Now that I know that her pussy's a little racist. You know who else? You know who else is racist? Whose genitalia is racist?
pussy is
Fucking,
racist.
you remember John Mayer said the same shit
About who? Black chicks?
about black chicks.
No, I didn't know that.
So,
I didn't know we had
who
racist.
we talked about the last time, she had when I was first seeing her,
Mm.
she was super into John Mayer. Like, so much so that my sex playlist
Was
became at least a quarter of John Mayer.
wonderland. I should stop again.
It
we
was
can't afford
Slow Dancing in the Burning Room was her favorite.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. That little stretch of time, 6th grade, 7th grade for me, them shits was kind of alright.
Slow Dancing in the Burning Room.
What was the shit where he was running through the hallways with the?
I don't remember any music videos.
I just remember getting it off MySpace. He only had like 2 or 3 that you could get, and I remember had them because I don't know, I was in a white school.
Yeah.
And I liked them. But that's
Like,
the
there was
only reason I
nothing,
ever
there's nothing
knew
wrong
John
with
Mayer
him. He was
was.
on Dave Chappelle's show and everything.
Mayer. Yeah, I know. I always think of that when I think of him.
And Dave Chappelle wouldn't let him play on his show because he was like, nah.
He's playing fucking. Yeah. No, he was just in the skit.
Yeah. See,
Well, white people
apparently
dance
he
too.
asked, hey, can I be featured on your show? And Dave was like, I don't know about that, dog. I don't know about that.
That makes me like Dave
Maybe
Chappelle
too
even
wide.
more. That's fucking hilarious.
But he was in a Playboy interview and he said, he quote,
Your body is a wonderland. That's
quote,
what
my
he
penis is a white supremacist.
said. What?
He's like,
I'm never quoting that again.
he's like,
I'm never singing that note again.
He's
What?
like, I have nothing to, he's like,
How could you? No, you
he's
can't.
like-
You can't
he's
say
like,
that as
He's
a
like,
follow-up.
just sexually, I'm attracted to white women.
Okay,
like
look.
that's just
He
my
should have
bag.
just. He just should have just said that. He should have just said that.
No, he said my penis is basically a white supremacist.
Did he actually say that?
Yes, he did.
You said basically the second time. Did he actually say that? Because I need to know if I'm canceling John Mayer mentally right now. Because that's fucked
Nigga, what
up.
cancel? He said this shit 10, 15
Nah, I don't
years
give
ago.
a fuck. I didn't know it until now.
Hold on, I'm looking this shit up.
I was just until you say it. What I'm gonna say? Your body is a wonderland. That's all I need to say right now.
Hold on.
But if he said it, I'm taking all of those back. I'm just gonna be blank spots in the podcast where there's little spaces.
It's not fucking.
I'm taking blank spots. I'm gonna put the intro all over this shit.
Musician slate singer-songwriter after a bizarre interview in which Mayer claims to have a white supremacist dick.
Jesus. Yeah, no. You're canceled, John. It's over.
John Mayer, GQ, must read of the day. John Mayer's penis is racist.
You know what? We can't see him anymore. This John, we can't see now either.
I mean, has he been doing anything recently anyway? But
I was just thinking about Friends with Benefits, where she at the beginning she breaks up with dude and she's like, "It's fucking John Mayer," and like runs off. Fucking Emma Stone before she was real popular.
oh yeah,
Where she was just doing intros for movies. She wasn't even a star.
Yeah,
Mila Kunis was a star. Isn't that funny how that shit happens?
I know.
Like you could be the big star and then all of a sudden like somebody just was way ahead of you and now they've just completely passed where you were.
But see, okay, and
Like,
so
Emma
this kind
Stone
of
is
actually ties
9,000
into
times past her.
this actually kind of ties into us, because if you remember, we got attacked by all those hoteps online
Motherfuckers.
for fucking
Fuck those people.
for the movie review, which you can find on YouTube. Black dudes who date white chicks review Get Out.
I also date black chicks and Spanish chicks.
We
and
do,
all
we
sorts
do.
of chicks.
I never
just
said
wanna put that out.
only.
But
I
he
never said only.
It's called YouTube. He was baiting people.
I
and
was
they
baiting
fell
people,
for it.
and
okay?
they fucking fell for it, and they were
Gave
like,
us so many views.
so much shit.
Oh, stupid ass.
Because we date because we date chicks of all
Because
colors.
we dated white women.
including white women.
Right. And that movie just happened to have white women, so we were focused on them.
So it's funny how how people's sexual preferences can still affect your perception of them,
Yeah.
even on such a reptilian brain level.
I hate when
on
you say
such
reptilian brain
on such
so
a
much.
fucking lizard brain shit.
Don't say
level,
lizard brain either.
where
I hate
it's,
it.
Where it's like, really, you're into really
Yeah.
like
No, it's
that's-
true though. It's true. It's true. It's true.
That shit was from like grade school. Remember when somebody would like somebody else and you'd be like, really, you like
Yeah.
Janet or you like fucking John or whoever the fuck? Like,
That shit happened to me a lot early. It used to happen to me a lot all the time. I told you that whole life.
and because you're that young, you would get shamed out of liking who you really
I hate
liked.
it. Well, no.
Sometimes.
Okay,
Sometimes.
no, it happened. Okay,
Depending on who it was.
So I told you about this before, actually, but 6th grade was the only time that happened. I had this one girl. She was fine, and she's still fine to this day, actually. I picked right. I was right.
Mm-hmm.
But there was this other girl who was hotter than her at the time, and she was, like, super popular in school. Like, all these dudes wanted her, and she was fucking with me, and I was like, upgrades. And I left the other girl, who now actually technically is hotter. Though the other girl's still fine.
Yeah.
But she won overall longevity.
Mm-hmm.
Though one of them has children, one of them doesn't. So kind of hard to compare
Come see,
apples
come
to
out.
apples. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, because the one girl's had 2 kids, the other one's had none. So she still looks like her high school self
Yeah.
older. The other girl looks like I have 2 kids and still looks good, but she's not.
For a mom.
No, I know moms that are like super hot, so that's really tough to say.
That's true.
I know
Perception
some moms
of
that are
moms
like,
have changed
yeah,
too.
We should do an episode on that.
We should do a perception on that.
You know what? You got anything else on this one?
The only thing else I have on it is that they can find me at Surreal469 on everything. SURREAL, the number's 469, because it looks like we're about to do another episode on everything except Daily Motion, because fuck Daily Motion.
And you can find me on 1989 TRE on everything except for YouTube because YouTube hates me.
And they can find us, most importantly, Patreon.com.
Black.com.
Well, not yet. Patreon. Not quite yet. On Twitter, we're at here_pod. Facebook and Instagram, it's Get Here Podcast. Patreon.com/GetHerePod. If you donate at a certain tier, you could become an associate producer of the show, and we'll shout you out live on air. Yes, I said it, and that means it's a fact. It's also on the thing.
Wait,
so
you got to
it's
shout them out,
already
right? Because I didn't know about this, so I don't have to shout them, right?
Well, no, you don't necessarily. I
don't
pay,
have to say anything.
You can pay, what, they want a premium if you shout them out?
Fucking right, premium.
Okay, so
If you have an OnlyFans and you give me a subscription to it for free, you can get a shout out on this show.
Hey, listen, there are a lot of people that are starting OnlyFans, right? When did yours start? When did yours drop? When did yours debut?
As soon as I got this apartment.
You gotta pay for this shit somehow.
I mean, I've been in this bitch shaking ass for days. I'm standing on that fucking freezer over there with that
Put a
plant.
week on it.
Listen. This is the thing. This is
the
put a
fucking
week on
podcast.
it. That's fucking hilarious. Put a week on it. I was gonna say find us at black.com under long strokes because that's what we're doing out here. Black.com.
Hey, you know what though? You talk shit, but that's not a bad name. The Long Strokes. Imagine that as a tag team name, the fucking Long Strokes.
Oh shit! End the podcast.
Nigga, there's a vacuum in wrestling right now.
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.